Hi, this is Ansky, and welcome to another one of my videos. Right now, I'm about to 4-table this guy Monster Kill heads up at 2-4. We're friends, and we have a decent idea of how the other one plays, but I asked him if we could play heads up for the sake of making a video. It's always going to be more interesting, I think, to have a video against a good player than a bad player. And right now, we just started, so it's 100 big blind stacks all around. And I think a pretty basic premise of playing heads up NL is you want to play extremely loose on the button and extremely tight in the big blind. The obvious reason is that one, you have position, the other one, you're out of position. And over the long term, you generally can expect to lose money from the big blind. Unless you're playing an absolute fish in the long run, you will always lose money from the big blind, and you will always make money from the small blind. And a lot of good players who have good grasp of 6-max kind of fail at heads up because they're either too loose in the big blind or they're too tight on the button. Those are usually the two most common problems. You should also be 3-betting a decent amount from the big blind, but don't overdo it with 3-bets, because what can happen is you'll end up, if you constantly are 3-betting from the big blind, basically all you're doing is just increasing the stakes when you're out of position and letting them play lots of big pots when they have position. You, of course, you do want to mix it in, still put a decent amount of pressure on them, but it's an important thing to try to find a balance for. Right here I have aces on the lower left. Hopefully he'll take a stand. He folded. I'm just going to call with the queen 10 on the lower right. The queen jack over here, I probably make some 3-betting and just calling. This time I'm going to 3-bet. I do call there a lot though. And here I'm just going to fold the queen 10. So far I've noticed that he's potting on the flop, which some people do. Some people, like me, will bet more often bet like 2/3 or 3/4 of the pot. There's definitely merit to both. I don't want to get into that right now. Kind of a lot going on. Here I'm just going to take a stab. Even though a lot of times in the upper right, when somebody checks behind me as if a marginal hand, which they're going to turn into a bluff catcher, this ace easily could have hit him, but I'm going to take a stab, see what he does.